So we've been all throughout the first level of this giant skull mountain, looking for this so-called god that is called Nemnok. Of course, this god can only be one of two things, and I'm thinking it's the first one. It's a false god. It's fake. It's lying. It's just something powerful and is claiming to be a god, and somehow got a whole bunch of worshippers. The other thing it could be is that it is one of the gods, but in a different form, possibly even the dwarven version of it. Many different cultures worship the gods of Eora, but have different names for them. If it is, as these people have been saying, the god that will eat all, including the other gods, well, that sounds like Rimmergand to me, except this area is very hot and has a lot of magma. Rimmergand seems to be completely one with the white cold, so unless he somehow has a different aspect of himself, one which no one I know has heard of, then this Nemnok is no Rimmergand. This place would be a glacier, just like Harbinger's Watch if it was Rimmergand here. My gut feeling is that we are about to face something tough, but it's just something or someone who has fooled the dwarves of this island for whatever reason. I mean, look, the dwarves send Nemnok tribute and valuables and gold and food, and in return he's supposed to protect the dwarves. Sounds like a nice setup, just as the greediest Valian could have ever dreamed of. It's not that it offends me that there is something claiming to be a god when it's not. I'm not the religious type, so there's no way to offend me in that regard. But it does offend me that this false god has taken advantage of the dwarves, so I aim to put a stop to it. Well, we were able to rest. Successfully, we weren't harassed. Let's go back in. They may have found out that we're here, but I don't think so. Let's go through the mouth again. Unless they came down last night. It was nighttime when we went in, I believe. Doesn't matter. Even if they do find out, we will have reduced their numbers. So we've rested. We've taken care of our injuries. Shoti is a wonderful healer. Even Vatner's helping. I'm not exactly sure why I still have Vatner with us. But, yeah, well, that goes up. So there's a door over here as well. Hear the pounding, the drumming. This is like a pounding.
On it. What do you think they want?
Whoa! What is it? Is some kind of fire naga? All right then. Let's bring it down. And I suppose I better intercept these ones. One is down.
That's not very helpful.
There's quite a lot of them. Shodi?
Time to rethink this stratagem. Yeah.
We're dropping glass.
I've been brought back. Of course, I have another injury.
Time to rethink this stratagem. Bleeding.
Just like it.
Oh, no good. Yeah. Damn. This thing isn't doing.
Back on my feet, only to get injured again. Okay. I'll just use my bow.
Let's go. This is futile!
Mo Ixi Ona.
That's right.
No.
Just the one left. Oh, they're not wimps, so give them that.
Mo Ixi Ona.
Can't make a dent. Take him down.
There. Oh, I've suffered a couple injuries. Gaping wound, a major injury.
I've got it.
Perhaps it's Naga here, then.
Right.
Maybe the Naga run the place. Laughing as they get tribute from the dwarves. What's this? Antidote, palm slats. It's a forge of some kind. Look at this, all these anvils.
I wonder what this is.
A ruby and superb greatsword. Good to sell.
On it.
Sweat speckles at my brow as we step closer to the glowing forge. Yeah, it's hot in here. Is it ever hot in here? Maybe you have to be a fire naga to like it. There's something over here. I don't know what this is. A weapon rack. I think whatever we can get. Exceptional greatsword and exceptional mace. Remember, these guys are tough, and I'm going to stay back and use my bow.
What do you think they want?
It's another one, another Eotin.
This thing isn't doing the job.
It's not going to last long, that's all of us.
Let's go. That's not very helpful.
Interesting. Okay. Keep pushing forward. Oh, this place just keeps going on and on. So we've got... That goes downstairs, and then this goes upstairs over here. There's a bridge to the right.
Hey, watch out.
Oh, some two big Eotins. Hey, go take the nasty big one over there, would you?
Mo Ixi Ona.
Can't make it down.
Everybody else focus on the smaller one to the his right. It's gonna drop any second.
Mo
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Yeah, now to the big one.
Die already. I cannot whack him any harder.
Oh, Sigil of Death Warden.
Sure.
Fish and some beer, ale. This alcohol reeks of distillation experiment gone wrong. Of a distillation experiment gone wrong. Okay. Oh, there's that god again. Hot air billows up from the depths of the sanctum. Yeah, that god is hot air, alright. This actually looks like a place full of traps.
Right.
See if I can't spot anything. It's just too easy, too obvious. There's a trap right here. I can't do anything about it though. It's Just one of those places, I guess, that you just have to move around the traps. There is a chest here. Scroll of form of the helpless beast. Is that where you turn someone into a pig? Copper owl. Okay, so there's a chest over there, and there's a... Looks like this wall maybe opens up. Rum and ale. Yeah, just hold on here.
Yeah?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, I don't know if this is like a secret way in or out or what. There's so many ways. Okay, so we can go down, we can go up. I don't even know where this goes. It looks like...
I'm listening.
Well, we're here.
Just a moment.
Try to move through this. I went this way. Okay, that's the way we go. One at a time. There's a trap right next to you, Vatner.
Something I can...
Ah!
Some shut-eye about now.
Tell me.
Only set off one of the traps. That's not that bad. Okay. So everybody, let's go up here now. I'm not sure if this goes up or down. So we'll find out. Oh. Looks like it went up.
As you wish.
This place.
I've got it.
A desk, palm slats, silver otoki. Is that it? We went through all that trap-infested area. Trap-laden area? Trap-infested? Just for this. Many of these threadbare scrolls are held together with stitching. Others show signs of claw marks. Reagent, razor. Is this design not kind of what... similar to the maze that I saw on... Oh, I don't even know who she is to the village of the dwarves. What's this? Nemnok's cloak. Interesting. I'll definitely take that and use that. Has some enchantments on it. Well, that's it then. I don't know, I might want to, before I go and face Nemnok with these injuries that I have. Alright, so we're here.
Sure.
Going this way. Cannot stop these traps from going off. Or
Something I can do.
I cannot disable them, I
Something
should
I can
say.
do.
You go this way.
Tell me. Yeah? I'm listening. Of course.
Ah! Go.
Smidge.
Okay, you guys. Now we definitely have to rest. Shoti is really injured. Everybody in the party is injured. Well, let's go out and do what we did last time. Okay, so I did disable some traps. I don't know if there's any more here in this room. Well, there's one. Cannot disable it, though. Ah, crap. There's traps all over the place. Ah, that hurts. There's a straight line through. You gotta go right through the middle.
Good thinking. I'm listening.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is
Sure
nasty.
thing.
More because of the traps than anything. So this is going down. We might find more Naga down here. Just have one injury. Doesn't mean the end.
How high does this thing go, anyway? We're gonna run out of mountains soon.
What's this? Bunch of dwarves worshipping. Hey, this is where... Well, we found out where the... wow, look at all the gold. We found out where the drummings come from. I don't think that there's any way around this. It would be nice. You know what? I'm just going to walk up the center.
Mighty Nemnok, we lay down our lives before your magnificence. What's this? Who trespasses on our devotions?
The acolyte's voice echoes across the hall. A resounding chant from the worshippers continues uninterrupted.
Nemnok, Nemnok, Nemnok.
Oh, this is disturbing.
You've taken your last step in the Master's sanctum, Outlander. Nemnok will suck the marrow from your soul.
A delighted call rises from the congregation as they redouble their chant. Is that you, Kaali? I met your father.
My father is a disbeliever. I have risen above him.
Kaali balls his fists at his sides and turns to look away.
Nemnok is the All-Devourer, the one who swallows gods and vomits forth their skulls. The one true power of Eora.
Don't tell me this
Let
is
me show you.
Rimmergan disguised as
yourself.
fire this time. Sounds like Rimmergan to me. Except they use fire here. Spreading his arms wide, Kaali begins an incantation under his breath. Many of the supplicants mirror the gesture. The beating of drums increases in tempo. Then Kaali draws a long dagger from his robe. Don't do anything foolish now. He draws the blade across his palm and hisses through clenched teeth. Leaning over the mouth of the pit, Kaali lets his blood drip down. A hot breeze gusts from somewhere far below.
Nemnok, Nemnok, Nemnok.
This is just like old failure.
Silence!
Kaali grimaces and redoubles his prayers and with more fervent conviction.
Nemnok, you are the gaping maw, the lidless eye, the shadow between stars. You are the red curtain, the secret in amber, the light of the Audra.
He squeezes his hands into a fist, forcing more blood to drip from his wound as he feeds the void of the pit.
Nemnok, 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 Nemnok.
Stop this, Kaali.
Beloved Nemnok, come forth and let all non-believers wither before your killing stare.
Kaali holds out his arms. The air from the pit roars like an approaching inferno.
Yes! Yes! Nemnok comes!
So I'll wait and observe. That's the god. Looks like a giant imp. The chant of the acolytes rise to a fever pitch as the enormous form rises from the pit and flaps its leathery wings. A pair of eyes like cut gems narrow to study me. Nemnok, I presume. After a moment of contemplative silence, the creature simply turns its focus away without care.
What have you brought me, supplicant?
It gestures with an open maw, focusing on Kaali.
Sacrifices, mighty Nemnok! Behold!
Kaali gestures towards our party. The worshippers around the circle raise their hands and cheer.
Watcher, you know I only play pretend under the sheets.
She crosses her arms pointedly. Adair seems pleased.
How often do you end up beneath a sacrificial knife, Duskspeaker?
Sacrifice, I think not.
You will be obedient, or you will be silent.
Kaali hisses the final word and balls his hands at his sides.
Do not waste your breath, acolyte. I sense this one serves another master.
Nemnok waves Kaali aside and glares at me with hateful intensity as worshippers take up their chant anew.
Nemnok, 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 Nemnok.
I am the only master under this mountain, child. If you will not serve, your blood will fill the inkwells of my loyal scribes.
Nemnok's toothy grin broadens, eliciting a cry of joy from the worshippers. A true god shouldn't need scribes. What are you?
Knowledge is strength. Or do they teach you nothing in the godless wasteland beyond my halls?
Nemnok makes a dismissive gesture towards the exit.
Every scroll and grimoire my servants collect swells my power, child.
Nemnok spreads open his arms. The supplicants mirror the gesture.
And with power, I will reign a terror long overdue on all who resist me.
Scrolls, grimoires, parlor tricks. You're no god.
Mighty One?
Kaali turns to regard Nemnok with wide eyes. It's not a god, it's just some stupid giant imp or something like that.
Is your faith so brittle that it can be challenged by an outlander?
Nemnok's eyes narrow further. Its massive head shakes with disapproval.
Through knowledge, I am stronger than any mortal. Submit to me, child. Resist, and you shall perish.
A wail rises from the congregation. Could always try using diplomacy. What are your, What are your terms of surrender?
Terms?
Nemnok blinks at me.
My covenant is this. Gather grimoires of power from beyond the mountain. Return them to me as a sign of your devotion. Do this knowing at all times that I am your god. Fortune and glory await loyal service.
Nemnok gestures to a pile of treasure under the looming statue. I have duties to other gods beyond this mountain.
Fool! There are no gods greater than Nemnok!
I don't think so.
Nemnok! 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 Nemnok!
The beating of the drums reaches a frenzied rhythm. Most of the acolytes are breathless or spent from their unceasing devotions, but they raise their voices in wild prayer.
You are honored to die by my hand. Accept this blessing.
Nemnok points a long claw and screeches as he swoops in to attack. The acolytes take up a spirited cheer. Well, the acolytes are... You know, I tried to save Kaali. Loth, time for one of your famous... Don't you have an even more powerful fireball than that? Meteor shower. Adair, get in front. Come on, did you get it? Okay, everybody take whatever you need. Well, it did come down. Loth, now they're all going to be gunning for you. Okay, Loth, get the hell back. Still coming down. Wow, that was very effective. Sorry, but Kaali, the dwarf, the stupid boy, is now dead. It's still coming down, killing all the little ones, their little worshippers. Wow, but this is the most powerful spell I've ever seen you do.
Confound it! It usually works. Glory.
Well, they're getting hurt back there. It would be nice if you hit them again. You have that spell again. That was insane. Okay, well, Alathus, or Adair's keeping it at bay.
I think it's beyond.
Just a little outnumbered here, but then this is kind of the norm. Try to bring them down.
Frozen. Nice.
Hey, one of them's dead. Try to get what's attacking us from the rear.
Hogwash! This is futile!
Yeah, that did so much damage. I've never seen anything that powerful. Ever. Okay, just one left behind us.
Wading through mud.
Come
up to
on.
the armpits.
Can't make a dent.
You. And you. Everyone focus on this last one.
Oh, good.
I've got one foot in the beyond.
Moeth, Ixie, Honor.
Okay, down. Now I'll take out this Naga that's in front of us.
Moeth, Ixie, Honor. Moeth,
Adair's got an Eoten and this so-called god, which it's got some kind of thing protecting it. Ow, I really got hurt. I didn't even realize that. Focus on the Eoten. Come on, this Naga's nearly dead.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Ah, finally. I think I'm gonna use my bow for now. Try to take out that other Naga. No. Just no.
Let's go.
Naga's dead. Now just the Eoten.
Moeth, Ixie, Honor.
This thing isn't doing the job.
He's doing just fine there, Adair. There, the Eoten's down. The only thing left is this false god. I'm gonna try to flank.
Moeth, Ixie,
Take him down.
just like that.
Good.
Moeth, Ixie, Honor.
Oh, it's tough. I'll give it that. It's got me feared. I can't
Sounds
control
about as useful
myself.
as a bump on a pickle.
Loth, you got anything under... anything left?
Right on target.
Is there something that I'm missing? Is there anything that needs to be... I'm just not really making that much of a dent against the thing. We're also quite spent, so...
This doesn't usually happen, I swear.
That's not very helpful.
Anna! I'm not the enemy.
Sure, what the heck we can do about this thing.
Let's go.
This is futile!
Huh. We're hurting it. It's just it's barely taking any damage from us.
Take him down.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
My amulet!
Oh, what happened? Well, I'm gonna try to get around it and flank it again. Do I have any mouth char left? No, I don't. You do, dear.
Oh, good. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. What can I do you for? All right.
I'm listening.
Just like that.
That must hurt. Take him down.
We're smacking around really good. There's black blood coming off of it.
Come on.
I'm here.
Word and wrath. Time to rethink this stratagem.
Stay back! Not any closer!
It looks like it's going to be defeated. I just have never, not even Remmergand, had this much. I mean, it's some kind of protection that he has over himself.
Yeah, I'm bleeding.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my bow. Getting a little hurt.
Didn't work.
That little shield around it seems to be gone. Oh, no, it's back. Ah,
Can't take much more.
thank you, Shodi, but I'm going to still use my bow.
No! No!
That dog won't hunt.
Take him down.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Happy to oblige.
I'm listening.
Watch what you're doing. Let's go.
Well, it's not invincible. It's hurt. Really hurt. It's gonna drop at some point.
I'll naked us both!
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Hey.
Can't move.
Come on, Nemnok. It's pretty obvious you've lost here. Just fall.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Ow. Seems to be reflecting. That shield, but the shield's gone now.
I hope nobody saw that.
Aloth. Aloth is back.
Let's go.
I'm listening.
Got to keep the lad On his
That
feet!
dog won't hunt. Sure thing.
Take him down.
Come on, Adair, keep him in place. Wow. Look at it, it's a little imp after all. As fizzling energy dissipates and the dust of battle clears, all that remains is a shattered amulet and a tiny, injured imp. The chanting of acolytes ends up with a gasp.
No! No, no, no! Nemnok's amulet! Nemnok's wondrous jewel!
Scrambling, Nemnok picks up the two halves of the now oversized medallion and tries to fit them together. The metal pieces fall apart the instant Nemnok lets them go.
Broken forever! No! You no kill Nemnok, eh? Kind Nemnok!
The imp cowers back and raises its claws, shuffling closer to the edge of the pit. What just happened?
Amulet made Nemnok smart. Smart enough to read magic books. All gone.
Nemnok clutches its head and lets out a prolonged howl.
Nasty Arkhamir never taught imps to read. House full of books, eh?
Nemnok kicks a stone, sending it clattering into the pit.
Nemnok stole his pretty jewel. Learned to read, grew strong, grew big, eh? Nemnok said someday he'd fly back and free the others. Give them books too.
Sighing, Nemnok looks off into the distance. I suppose Arkhamir didn't want you to get out of control.
Awful man hurt imps, eh?
Nemnok spits into the pit, his tiny chest heaving up and down.
This a terrible day. Nemnok not smart enough to remember how smart Nemnok was.
The imp stares down at his claws, lost in thought. Just go, I don't want to hear about you causing any trouble.
Stupid ground meat falls for easiest trick. Now die!
Cackling, Nemnok mutters an incantation. A curl of smoke rises from beneath its wide, grinning jaws. A small pop echoes in the chamber. I can't be sure, but Nemnok appears slightly smaller.
No! Why?
Balling its claws into fists, Nemnok beats the side of its head and fills the cavern with an anguished cry. You know what? I gave you a chance, Imp. It's time to die.
Scream! No! No! Drag Nemnok through Bereth's tiny door!
The imp hooks its claws and howls.
To me, my pets! My pets?
Nemnok glances around the chamber, but the acolytes remain motionless, looking on in mute disbelief. Okay. Well, I'm sure this won't be any trouble.
Glory be.
That's it for Nemnok. Back to the in-between and to the wheel for you. Wow, we're injured, and there's a lot of loot to pick up here. But we won. That's what counts. Nemnok is now defeated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.